Hey everybody, welcome to ICO or No, the series that explores some of the hottest ICOs out there. I'm Jeremy from Blockchain WTF, and today we're going over a project that might make you think twice about whether we're in a computer simulation or not. DenCity. It's a simulation that creates a completely immersive experience for the user, all on the blockchain. Of course, we'll go over the 4 questions we use to analyze each and every ICO we review to get you up to speed on everything DenCity. And that brings us to our first question. What is the DenCity project and what problem is it trying to solve? Since the online revolution that saw most of the industrialized world adopt the internet, mainly in the late 90s, there have been several websites or software that lets you live and control characters in an alternate universe. The most popular by far is The Sims, but Second Life and others have proven it to be a very popular idea as well. DenCity takes it to the next level by offering us the most advanced real-life simulator by using virtual reality, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence to create a vast dreamscape. Although the platform is yet to launch, DenCity has outlined the first few ideas for governance in the universe. The idea is that governance and consensus on the rules and suggestions will be done by the user base. So they're basically building their own community standards on DenCity. On day one, they'll offer real estate, either in the form of empty land that you could build on, or a pre-made house, basic interaction with other characters, and basic jobs, which is actually a very interesting concept. Another incentive for people to join the platform, you can provide real services using your DenCity job in order to get paid in real-life DNX tokens. One of the appeals that DenCity points out in their white paper, DenCity gives you a break from being yourself. They reference a sad, bitter state of the world we are currently experiencing, so DenCity's message is clear. Real life can be tough and everybody could use an escape or distraction every so often. Everyone knows the value of entertainment, and DenCity goes a step further than that by creating an intensively immersive experience. Really, they're offering a chance for people to create an online persona to encompass the characteristics that might be lacking in real life. And just to create them, really they're offering people a chance to create an online persona to encompass certain characteristics that they might be lacking in real life. And this isn't anything new. See the previous examples like The Sims, Second Life. So they're working on a concept that has found success before. And that brings us to our second question. What are the market conditions facing the DenCity project? While there have been many different iterations on the people simulator idea, we see constant demand in that space. People still love The Sims after all this time, so I'm not concerned about potential market size for this project. The past proved that this market already exists. Moving the idea to a blockchain-based technology is not going to be easy, especially with the limits of computing power. My question is, can this level of AI, augmented reality, and virtual reality, and the huge processing power it demands exist on current blockchains? Right now, the Ethereum network is still recovering from CryptoKitties. Bitcoin fees are averaging $20. Of course, I believe in the potential of blockchain technology, but we have to be honest with ourselves about where the network is and networks are in their overall process. This is still a very new technology with unrealized potential, so it's yet to be seen what type of demand these networks can really handle. There's no clear answer to the scaling question, and chances are the answer that people are giving now would look totally different than the answers people are giving in 1 year. Blockchains are going to have to evolve to meet the demands of these projects. And now that we know a little bit about the market conditions facing the project, let's move on to question number 3. Who is the team behind the DenCity project? The DenCity project comes from the minds of co-founders Diego Matic and Andres Burrows. The project is located in Croatia, and a lot of projects you have to dig to find information or a way to contact members of the team, and it gets very, very annoying very quickly. So I really appreciate that DenCity makes it really easy to see who's behind what their role is, contact information, and basically just transparency. And that lack of transparency has always bothered me with other projects. Not saying that most projects don't include this feature, but it's always nice to see what one actually does. And now that we know a little bit about the team, let's move on to our 4th and final question. What are the details of the ICO? The ICO just finished its pre-sale, and 3 billion total tokens will be created for the whole project. Distribution will occur as follows. 30% will go towards the ICO, funds for the ICO, 20% will be reserved for general development, 23% for the future, it's a little bit ambiguous, 20% of the tokens reserved for the founders, 5% goes to advisors, and 2% will go to a bounty program. For the first phase of the ICO, they call it phase 1, they plan to raise a total of $30 million on the sale of 900 million tokens, so the price per each token comes out to about 3.5 cents. There is a bonus structure. If you get in earlier on the ICO, depending on which week you get in, you do get bonus tokens. It's too hard to go over that whole table, but we will include that link down below so you can see when you get in how many bonus tokens you can expect. And that's a review on the DenCity ICO. It's definitely a unique project, and they're working on something with a proven business model. Like I said, the Sims have been around for 20-25 years. There's definitely a demand for this type of virtual world. The only challenge is going to be moving that virtual world off of the existing systems onto the blockchain. Hopefully networks will be able to handle this, but only the future will be able to tell. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave us a like, we really appreciate it. Also subscribe so you don't miss out on any cool ICO information. Also, throw any comments, questions about the projects or ICOs in general down in the comments. We'll be happy to answer you. Check out Blockchain WTF for all of your blockchain informational needs. I'm Jeremy with ICO or No, and we'll see you next time.